The school hallway buzzes with chatter as lockers slam and students rush to class. Suddenly, everything slows. A girl steps in, tall, composed, dark skin glowing under the flickering lights. She's wearing oversized headphones, a plain black hoodie, and a look that says she doesn't care who's watching. She walks with quiet confidence, her eyes fixed straight ahead, ignoring the stares. A group of students near the lockers pause mid-sentence. "Who's she?" one whispers. "New girl," another mutters. "She looks different." The camera shifts to the far end of the hallway, where a trio of popular girls stand watching. Their leader, Jessica, tilts her head and smirks. Look at her, trying so hard to be cool. She pulls out her phone and starts recording. Let's give her something to remember. Her friends laugh as they begin to follow the new girl at a distance. She turns the corner, still unaware, or simply unfazed. The group trails behind, whispering insults, mocking her walk, her clothes, her skin. She pauses for a moment, sensing their presence, but doesn't turn around. She adjusts her backpack, then keeps walking. One of the girls mutters, "Bet she's all quiet now, but she'll cry by lunch." Jessica grins. "We'll see how long she lasts here." The hallway feels tighter, the tension rising with every step. The new girl stops in front of her locker, still calm, still silent. Her eyes lift slightly, catching the reflection of the group behind her in the locker mirror. A flicker of awareness passes over her face, calm, unreadable. The cafeteria hums with noise, clattering trays, loud laughter, the murmur of 100 conversations. The new girl walks in, holding her lunch tray, scanning the room. No one offers her a seat. She picks an empty table in the corner and sits quietly, opening a small container of rice and vegetables. Her movements are slow, precise, as if she's used to being alone. A few tables over, Jessica spots her and nudges her friends. "Time for round one," she says with a smirk. They get up, pretending to laugh casually as they make their way across the room. A few students notice and whisper. The new girl doesn't look up. Jessica walks past her, then circles back and stands over the table. "Hey, you dropped your smile back there in the hallway," she says, fake sweet. The new girl doesn't respond. Another girl grabs the edge of her tray and flips it over. Rice and vegetables spill across the table and floor. The cafeteria goes silent. The girl looks at the mess, then at her empty hands, then slowly stands up. Jessica leans in. "Oh no, did we upset you?" The new girl meets her eyes, calm, not angry, just still. The air tightens. Someone pulls out a phone, whispering, "Is she gonna hit her?" But the new girl simply bends down, picks up her tray, and without saying a word, walks away. The silence follows her. Jessica blinks, confused. She just walked off. Her friend mutters, "Creepy, like she's not even human." Across the room, someone whispers, "She didn't flinch." Another says, "She's not scared." Jessica watches her go, her smirk slipping just a little. In the quiet corner of the library, Sarah, a quiet girl who sits 2 rows behind the new girl in English class, opens her laptop. She's been curious ever since the cafeteria incident. Something about the way the new girl walked away, calm, controlled, didn't feel normal. She types in the new girl's name, the one she barely caught on a class roster. Amara Njeri. At first, nothing but common links appear, Facebook profiles, school websites. Then, buried on the 3rd page of results, she finds an article in a foreign language with a photo of a young girl standing in the center of a dusty ring, fists raised. The caption translates to youngest national champion, Amara Njeri, age 14. Sarah clicks the image. It's her. Same eyes, same calm expression. She scrolls. More photos, some with trophies, others blurry and brutal, of fights in dimly lit gyms. There's a video link. She clicks. The screen shows Amara, older now, standing across from a grown man twice her size. He throws a punch. She ducks, counters. The man hits the mat in seconds. The crowd goes wild. The clip ends with Amara walking away, emotionless. Sarah sits back, stunned. She whispers, "What the hell?" Just then, Amara walks into the library. Their eyes meet. Sarah quickly shuts her laptop. Amara doesn't say anything. She just walks to the back shelves, calm as ever. But Sarah notices something in her eyes, an edge, sharp and distant, like she's been through more than anyone here could imagine. The library feels colder now. The final bell rings, and students pour out of the classrooms, the air thick with chatter and excitement. But one corner of the school remains quiet. The alley behind the gym, a narrow, dimly lit space lined with dumpsters and a chain-link fence. The concrete is cracked and shadows stretch long in the fading sunlight. Jessica leans against the wall, arms crossed, flanked by her friends. They're restless, whispering, laughing nervously. One of them checks her phone. "She said she got the message. She's coming." Jessica smirks. "About time." Another girl pulls out her phone and starts recording. "Got to get this on video. She acts all tough. Let's see what she's really made of." Footsteps echo. Everyone turns. Amara steps into the alley, alone, her hoodie pulled over her head, her backpack slung over one shoulder. She walks slowly, each step measured, unbothered by the group waiting for her. Jessica pushes off the wall and walks forward, facing her. "Glad you could make it," she says, voice dripping with mock sweetness. "Thought maybe you were scared." Amara doesn't respond. She stops a few feet away, sets her backpack down and pulls off her hoodie. Her face is unreadable, calm, focused. Jessica circles her, eyes narrowing. "So here's how this goes. You act like you're better than everyone. Time to see if you can actually fight." The others spread out, forming a loose ring. Phones raised. Amara stays still. Then slowly, she takes off her earrings, folds them into her palm, and sets them beside her bag. Her gaze meets Jessica's, cold, steady, not angry, just ready. Jessica hesitates, just a flicker. For the first time, the confidence in her voice wavers. "You sure you want this?" Amara doesn't answer. She just lowers into a stance, subtle, practiced. The alley goes silent. Even the phones stop shaking. Something's about to happen, and no one's sure who's going to walk away. Jessica clenches her fists, trying to shake off the creeping doubt tightening in her chest. The alley is silent, except for the faint buzz of a distant street lamp. Her friends watch with wide eyes, phones held high, recording. Without warning, Jessica lunges forward with a wild punch aimed at Amara's face, but it misses completely. Amara leans just enough to the side, smooth and effortless, her expression unchanged. Jessica stumbles forward from her own momentum, surprised. Before she can recover, Amara pivots and lands a light, precise tap on Jessica's shoulder, more like a warning than a hit. Jessica whirls around, now embarrassed. "What, too scared to fight back?" She spits. Amara doesn't speak. She just watches, her body relaxed, but alert. Jessica charges again, faster, this time throwing two sloppy punches. Amara blocks both with short, quick movements, then steps around her with calm footwork. Jessica spins, her breathing heavy now, anger rising. She swings again. Amara catches her wrist mid-air and twists gently. Jessica cries out and drops to one knee, the pain unexpected. The phones catch everything. "Did you see that?" someone whispers. Another girl steps forward. "Hey, leave her alone," and tries to shove Amara from behind. Amara sidesteps and nudges her away with a sharp elbow to the ribs. Not enough to hurt, but enough to send her stumbling back. The rest of the group freezes. Jessica stays down, holding her wrist, gasping. Amara looks at them all, her voice low and even for the first time. "I told you not to push me." She turns, picks up her earrings and bag, and walks away without looking back. The alley is dead silent. No one moves. The only sound is the quiet stop of the recording button as someone lowers their phone, hands shaking. The video explodes across social media overnight. By morning, everyone at school has seen it. It's shaky, filmed on a phone. but clear enough. Jessica lunging, Amara dodging, the swift movements that no ordinary student should know. In the background, gasps, whispers, stunned silence. The comments flood in. "She's insane. Did you see that wrist lock? She moved like a pro." A few even recognize her. "That's Amara Njeri. She used to fight professionally." The principal, Mr. Dalton, calls Amara to the office first thing. She walks in quietly, her backpack slung over one shoulder, posture straight. He gestures for her to sit. His face is serious, hands folded on the desk. "Amara, do you know why you're here?" She nods once. "The video." He sighs, leaning forward. "You're not in trouble, but I need to understand what happened. Why didn't you report them?" Amara meets his eyes. "Because it wouldn't change anything. I've seen people like them before." He studies her. "The way you moved. You've had training. Professional?" Amara looks away for a second, then back. "I used to fight. Not anymore." He nods slowly, trying to piece it all together. A knock at the door interrupts them. It's Ms. Lang from the front office, holding her phone, eyes wide. "You need to see this." She plays a news clip. Local reporters covering the video, now viral. Mysterious high school girl takes down bullies in self-defense. Could she be a former martial arts champion? The video cuts to a grainy tournament clip from 2 years ago. Amara in a different country, winning a gold medal. Mr. Dalton leans back speechless. Amara sits quietly, unaffected. "I don't want trouble," she says. "I just want to be left alone." Outside, the hallway buzzes. Students whisper, point, stare as she walks out of the office, but no one dares to step in her way. The abandoned warehouse on the edge of town is dark, lit only by a flickering overhead bulb and the glow of a few phones. Jessica sits on a rusted chair, her wrist wrapped in a bandage, eyes hollow with humiliation. Her friends linger around her, silent, each nursing a bruise, physical or otherwise. The video ruined them. They went from feared to mocked in a single night. "You see what people are saying online?" one girl mutters, scrolling. "We're a joke now." Jessica doesn't answer. Her jaw clenches. "She didn't even try," she says finally, voice flat. "She made me look weak, in front of everyone." The room is tense, bitter. One of the girls stands, eyes flashing. "We can't just let this go." Another speaks up. "My cousin knows people, street fighters, real ones, no rules, we could—" She doesn't finish, but the implication hangs heavy in the air. Jessica looks up slowly. "Set her up," she says. "Off school grounds, no teachers, no phones, just us and her." Her voice sharpens. "If she wants to act like she's above us, then let's show her what it really means to fight." The others exchange uneasy glances, but no one says no. The plan forms quickly. Lure Amara out, tell her someone's in danger, make it sound urgent, get her alone. A trap. "You sure this is a good idea?" someone asks quietly. Jessica doesn't blink. "She embarrassed us. This is the only way to get our respect back." They start gathering things, cheap gloves, brass knuckles, even a tire iron. The warehouse feels colder, darker. As they step outside, the night air bites. Jessica looks up at the sky, her expression hard. "She thinks she's untouchable," she mutters. "Let's see what she does when she's not in control." The car engine roars to life, headlights slicing through the darkness. They drive off, hearts pounding, not just with anger, but something else buried deeper. Fear, doubt, but none of them say it out loud. The park is nearly empty, just a stretch of cracked pavement and dying grass under flickering streetlights. A swing creaks softly in the wind. It's late, well past sunset, and the air is sharp with cold. Amara walks along the path, her phone in her pocket, her steps quiet. The message she received was simple. Someone's hurt. Come alone. Hurry. She knew it was a lie, but she came anyway. She stops near the old basketball court, where shadows cling to the corners like smoke. From behind the trees, movement. Jessica steps out first, flanked by the others. But they aren't alone this time. Two older boys stand behind them, both tall, both looking like they've seen real fights. One spins a metal pipe lazily in his hand. "Evening," Jessica says, voice cool. "Surprised you showed up?" Amara doesn't respond. Her eyes scan the group, 6 in total. She drops her bag to the ground. "Last chance," she says quietly. "Walk away." The guy with the pipe laughs. "She's serious." He steps forward and swings. Amara ducks. The pipe whistles through the air and crashes into the pavement. In a blink she strikes, 2 quick hits to his ribs and a palm to his chest. He stumbles back, winded, dropping the pipe. The others hesitate, then rush her all at once. The fight is fast, brutal. Amara moves like a shadow, dodging, striking, flowing between them. Every movement is deliberate, controlled. She doesn't waste energy. One of the older boys charges and grabs her from behind. She drops her weight, flips him over her shoulder, and he hits the ground hard, groaning. Jessica tries to punch her from the side. Amara catches her wrist mid-air again, and this time she doesn't let go. She twists, and Jessica drops to her knees, crying out, "Stop! Please, stop!" Amara lets her go, breathing steady, not a scratch on her. The rest are sprawled on the ground, groaning, defeated. In the distance, sirens begin to wail. Someone must have called the police. Amara looks around once, then picks up her bag. No words, no threats. She walks away, alone, disappearing into the dark. Behind her, no one moves.